Hey, this is Marlon and welcome back to another one of my beat making videos. In this particular one, I'm showcasing a modern pop trap type beat inside Reaper. I'm going to be focusing around the main lead pluck, which is quite epic and I love it. It's taken from a track called Bestie by Yungen. I've sort of like replicated the sound as best I could, and the aim of this is to show you my settings, show you how I've achieved this sound, what I've actually used, so you can actually copy those settings and try and replicate that for yourself and use those sounds inside your own production. And at the end of this video as well, I'll let you know how you can actually download the presets for Reaper as well as for the plugins that I'm using. So if you're not using Reaper, you can still use the plugins. So watch the video through till the end and you'll be able to grab hold of it. So here's what the lead sounds like. Alright, so that's it there. I'm going to play it in context with some drums and then kick the bass in as well. Alright, so let's jump in and show you straight away what the sounds are and how I've managed to achieve them. So the first two tracks here are what's playing the chords, as you can see. And on this first track here is the actual main thing. So if I just arm this track here so you can actually hear it. And that's me on the keyboard. And I'm going to open up my effects track here just to show you what's going on. And I've got Tunefish, which is a third-party plugin. It's actually a free plugin. You can grab it over on tunefish-synth.com. And these are the settings here. Now what I've done is I've saved the preset here inside here. I actually started with one of their actual presets that they come with, but I've managed to do some very, very slight tweaks to it. So I've just saved it separately. You can go through and toggle to find where that sound is, but if not, I'll be providing this preset for you to download as well. And on here, I've got several different things going on the channel strip. So I'm going to talk you through each one and then explain what's going on. First of all, ignore the ones that are not checked. This one is actually the Reaper Synth, which I was experimenting with. And this one here is a transient controller, which I'm not using. And it's beyond the scope of this video, so I'm not going to talk about those anyway right now. So that leaves us with this reverb, a delay, an equalizer, and a distortion. So all of these I've combined to actually give you that sound. So starting with the actual Tunefish sound, I'm going to disable all the other plugins there. Tunefish actually has its own effects. None of them are enabled here in this section here at the moment because I wanted to control it separately. So here's what it sounds like. And with the reverb, so you can see the settings there of the reverb. This is the reverbate inside Reaper. It comes stock with the DAW. I'm going to add the delay in. It's very, very subtle. And with the EQ, what I'm doing here is just like bumping some of the mid and highs and just down here as well. Just shaping the sound. So that's to my taste, but obviously if you wanted to shape it different, you could do that as well. It's just adding some salt and pepper there basically. And the distortion is just very, very subtly beefing up the sound It's very hard to hear, but in context, everything comes together and give you sort of that sound that I was looking for when I was shaping it, basically. So that's that there. If you're wondering what this second track is for, is basically a doubling up of the same chords being played, but I'm actually using a different slightly different sound on here, so I'll solo that. This is actually coming now from the Reaper synth. I've got actually 2 instances of it on here, and the thing is, the synth is very, very basic here inside Reaper. I don't think I need both of them actually. So you have to kind of make do with these very simple controls here. So you can't really, you're limited to what you can do. Hence why I, went for that third-party plugin there. But this is good that Reaper does come with some sort of a synth that you can do something with. And on here, I've got a transient shaper, which is basically giving me a bit more attack on the sound. And I've got some of the same things going on, like with the first track. And both combined gives you that really nice blend of the 2 sounds. So pretty much that's it. In case you're wondering, as a bonus on here for the Bassline, I've actually got another free plugin. I'm going to do a video separately on this. This is called Helm, and I've got some distortion and some EQ on that as well. And you can hear that sound is gliding. Basically, as you can see here, I've actually got the glide from the pitch bend here. So what I've done is I actually played this in live. It's not so easy to edit here inside Reaper, but playing it live in the pitch and with using the pitch bend wheel, you can play it live and kind of manipulate the sound as you go. So pretty much that's what I've done there with that one. So yeah, I'll do a separate video on that hopefully. And like I said, I'm going to package this up so you can actually grab hold of the sounds, specifically the lead sounds here. So if you're using Reaper, I'll do this as a project that you can download and save the main lead sound with Tunefish and all the plugins here loaded as they are, so you can then save that as an effects chain and load that up into other projects and use them for other productions. Now, if you're not using Reaper, I'll include the actual preset, like I said, from Tunefish, and I'll also include the MIDI clip here as well. So if you wanted to experiment with that, that's great for you to have. You can get this inside my free VIP club membership. Go ahead and sign up to it on marleymacmedia.com if you haven't already. Eventually, I'm going to add this project to that file, to those files there. There's lots of project files or other assets that you can download that helps with music production. So I'll leave a link in the description. Once this is uploaded, you'll get an email to say when it's been added, so you can jump in, log in and download all the assets there as well. So you can go ahead and sign up now and grab other assets like I said. And I hope this has been helpful. If you've got any questions, just leave me a comment inside the comments below in the video, and I'll try and reply as best as I can there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video and share the content if you like it. And thank you. Take care. Speak to you soon.